Howdy y'alls and y'allsins. I'm Q, and today we're going to be doing a review on the HM-3. All right, here we go.
If you made it this far, welcome to the Q Show. Gonna learn a thing, it's probably in the title.
First things first, I want to talk about what it isn't. It is not an HM2. Now, that might appear obvious at first, but it is kind of a, I keep leaving stuff on the table. Fixed it. It is sort of a spiritual continuation, I think that's how Boss words it, of the HM2. Basically entirely different under the hood. And the biggest thing about this thing that's different, besides like literally how it sounds, is the way to use it. With the HM2, the convention was kind of that you would dime everything, put it on 10, and set the level to whatever's appropriate. But on this one, like I guess every other pedal on the planet, you kind of have to follow your ears a little to find the ideal setting for your instrument. I've tried it on a couple guitars, so I want to make it very clear that the settings my pedal ends up at are not the ideal settings for it. It's just what I feel works with this guitar, but I do feel if you follow my methodology, you will get the tone that works best for you. So, isn't this thing cute? All right, so we got a high and or I guess a low and high EQ. We've got level and distortion. Does the thing, is definitely a pedal. Made in Taiwan, sad. They all were, that's a joke. All right, so here's the clean tone. Gonna be honest, here's the bridge pickup. So you'll notice it's got a little hair on it. On this amp, it's pretty hard not to, especially since this guitar has fairly high up. Guess it is what it is. Moving on. Let's talk a little bit about how to set this up. So, first things first, roll back to distortion. You're gonna find that it's not really the kind of pedal where if you roll it back, it cleans up or something. So to me, you can kind of do away with that. Just kind of leave it at 10, just like its little brother. I find when you mess with this, as you raise the EQ, on the highs it gets like almost ice picky, and on the bass it gets kind of like tubby. I'm gonna go through it here and hopefully you'll kind of get an idea of what that sounds like and where it happens. All right, let's do it. Highs. I know that screech on the HM2 is like the thing, but to me on the HM3 it's not quite as flattering, so I like to do it just a little before. Lows. All right, something like right around there, out there. So for doomy stuff, just open your guitar up, or if you have like a baritone, you can kind of get like, or just regular. Go to town, get some cool sounds. However, this pedal does like it when you roll your volume knob back in a different way. So check this out. So if I roll this back, you'll notice that it gets a little tighter. But the volume, doesn't change too much, but I feel like that's a thing about the HM3 that a lot of people don't use or appreciate. So I want to highlight that in the video. All right, so there you have it. What did you think? Is this a pedal you could ever see yourself using? I've got one for sale, but that's because I have two. This is absolutely something that's staying in my rig. Is there something about it I missed? I don't think so, but it's also impossible for me not to. I would like to thank my Patreon subscriber. Nice. And also you guys for watching the video. And if you are still watching, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please share. It is like the single most helpful thing you could do besides having these videos on repeat 24/7. It pushes my reach out so far. I really appreciate anyone that's ever shared these videos. Thank you so much. And I'm Q, and this is The Q Show.